All right, so when they lose, and we got a little used to this late November, early December, it's blame balls. When they win, that's the kind we like. It's game balls. Either way, it's
Man. Saquon was explosive. Saquon was, I don't know, doing things that were just so unlikely, defying physics once again. Is he down? Is he not down? Spinning like a top.
Yeah.
Not falling when he should. He really, it looked like he finally got the whole thing together where the offensive line was the offensive line did a much better job of prying things open for him. You know, we've done a much better job of helping it force the defense to think about it a little bit more with the quick tosses and things like that. And with Jalen running it a little bit himself, that creates the optimal situation for Saquon. And we should be thankful it looks as great as it does, because we've got a little situation on the right side of our O-line. You know, that's going to be in flux. I don't know what's going to happen with the suspension now.
Oh, I don't think he gets suspended. He got kicked out of the game. I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a suspension.
No, it won't be suspended.
Okay.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Guaranteed.
Because all right.
Guaranteed.
Jalen Carter didn't get suspended for a game.
Yeah, he won't be suspended.
But when there's postseason stuff,
Won't be suspended.
I've seen when they suspend you the next game forward, even
He'll be fine. He'll be
All right.
fine.
All right.
Seltzer game ball to who?
Look, I apologize to Rhea because I think she was going to go this way too. I think it would be disingenuous if Jordan Davis was not the second, at least, person taken. He was awesome.
Yeah.
And he has been great this season, like easily the best he's ever played. And the point John made before, it just stands out to me every game, is how lively he is late in games. He's making plays late in games after playing a bunch of snaps. Just the difference between the stamina and physical ability of the guy, a couple years ago to now is so impressive. And he was one of the best athletes in the history of the combine for his size. Like he is, and losing the weight, you're seeing that athleticism come out. He's especially with losing Jalen Carter the last few weeks. He's been so important, so good, and he deserves the flowers.
He has stepped up, by the way. Assist to Howie Roseman for locking in that fifth year when I thought it was crazy.
Yeah, Rhea and I didn't. Just saying.
Thank you.
There are two people on the show who did not think it was crazy.
Okay,
That's
well,
what we're talking about.
Throwing that out.
Future GMs.
Blind squirrel and nut and whatever that whole saying is. Rhea, game ball, badass. Who?
I assumed Jordan Davis would be taken for
Yep.
I'm going to go with Brandon Graham. 3 sacks and 9 snaps. But what amazes me is he comes out of retirement and it's like, oh, Jalen Carter's not here. We're going to need you to move inside. He is just pushing guys back into the quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, he's playing phenomenal, and I'm so happy for him that he's not just coming. Not that he came back, that he came back and he's playing well.
No, he's playing very well. He really is. Really nice job. Look, I got a couple of big names written down. I'm actually going to pass by all of them, in part because they've all won this award many times, and they all get a lot of acclaim to varying degrees. So Quinyon, I have his name written down, and Cooper DeJean. I've got Vic Fangio's name written down. I've got Jalen Hurts' name written down. All of whom merit strong consideration.
A.J. Brown's name?
And A.J. Brown. And you know what, James? He didn't complain.
Yeah, I thought about going with AJ and giving him the credit. He was great. He made every catch you need him to make. He was really good.
I'm going to go to the back end of the roster because this is a part game, but this is also more of a season award. I wanted the guy cut after a month, and they stuck by him, and then he actually became their backup running back instead of their fourth-string running back. And I want to give a game ball to Tank Bigsby.
Yeah, there we go.
Look, his first touchdown with the Eagles, the guy runs hard. He's done a really nice job this year throughout the season when spelling Saquon. I would say get ready for a lot more Tank Bigsby in the next 2 weeks. I think Shipley will be getting the ball over the next I think Shipley's going to get the ball a ton in the final game. And, you don't want to kill Saquon here right before the playoffs. And Tank Bigsby, who could not catch a kickoff
I'm kind of mad
to start
at
the
Shipley.
season, has done a nice job.
I'm a bit worried.
Dude,
about
Shipley might not be on the team next year.
He had a rough game yesterday.
He's had a rough season, James.
Saturday, yeah.
It's more than
he got surpassed by Tank Bigsby
There you go.
as your backup running back.
There you go. And that's with Tank being completely incapable of doing special teams. Like Tank is on zero special teams. He was removed.
We all saw.
Yeah. That it's just completely unacceptable, and he knows that. I don't think you last much longer unless you start making plays that allow you to stick out. And when does he have that opportunity?
Yeah. No, it's been a bad year for him.
Look over your shoulder,
yeah,
man.
Game balls to all those guys, and again, some assists to others because Fangio and Quignon on down the line. These guys are awesome. Let's get now on the flip side, and right back to the calls in just a moment. Let's get to the Jake Elliott reality. So 3 missed kicks, 2 of which counted. Now I do kind of think too much is being made of missing a 57-yarder. I mean, I know it's easier than it used to be, but it's still 57 yards. What was weird was all 3 kicks looked identical. They all went to the left. Like that was odd. Let's listen to Sirianni after the game. Sirianni asked about Jake Elliott and Sirianni's, opinion on the situation. By the way, I'm just going to put this out there. Voice crack by Sirianni at the start of his answer, which makes me wonder if he's telling a fib. Voice cracks a little bit more often.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, when you don't believe it, voice. I did a study on this in high school.
Oh,
No, you did.
I did. Voice crack, percentage speaking, goes up.
Percentage-ly is not a word.
If you don't believe what
That's
you're
not a
saying,
word.
you have a greater propensity to have the voice crack. It's like the flushed face. It's the same concept. Like, I don't think this person's telling the truth. All right, let's listen to Nick Sirianni.
So you're not basing this on any scientific.
Oh no, my study in high school.
This is just you walking around and
Percentagely.
Percentagely. Yeah, I did not do a study on this in high school, but I do have common sense. You be the judge of whether the voice crack is a sign that Sirianni didn't really mean what he said. Here's what he said when asked about Jake Elliott.
What is your confidence level in Jake Elliott as his struggles continue, and how does that affect your decision making in the fourth down situation?
I have the utmost confidence in Jake. I think like any team, you have ups and downs, and that's just not offense, defense, that's special teams, and that's your kicker too. I have a ton of confidence in him that he'll respond, he'll rebound from this because he's mentally tough and a great kicker, and we have the utmost faith in Jake moving forward.
Look, they're going to stick by him.
It's a shame you feel the need to do that.
They stuck by him last year.
To
What?
redirect the voice crack.
Well, that's my
the
style.
voice cracker.
Yeah, why take the
He
hit
puts
when
it right on coach.
Sure.
When, he's trying to
Yeah,
make
stick up-
himself feel better for
he's pulling an Andy
his own
Reid.
cracking.
He's telling me Todd Pinkston's not a problem. He's pulling an Andy Reid. James, how worried are you on Elliott?
Look, obviously it's concerning to a point, but we also, last year did the whole thing, and then he was almost perfect in the playoffs. The guy's had 2 basically perfect playoff runs. He's been great in the biggest games. So, I am concerned, obviously, but
not that.
Not that.
Yeah.
And I'm not benching him. I'm not looking for another. He's my kicker in the playoffs, and until he doesn't come through in the playoffs, I'm going to expect him to come through.
Could you change your opinion if there's 2 more games of struggles? Because this happened last year, right?
Look, it can get me more concerned, but not he
He's
did
your
it.
kicker.
I saw it last year. He stunk in the regular season, and then he was awesome in the playoffs. So I can't get there yet.
Okay.